A woman suddenly appears in a classroom. She looks around to see what's going on and realized it was empty and devoid of people. All she saw was a book of wolves and boys, but inside was a mess of scribbles, and on every page was written the word help. Then the school bell rang. Lisa felt a sudden surge of power. She rushed outside to look down the hallway. It was as if there was a secret at the end of the hall. Lisa didn't panic as she followed the light. She eventually entered a dimly lit room. In the center sat a bald man. Next to him was a little boy in a cage. She realized that this was the place she was looking for. Lisa slowly knelt down. She told the boy in the cage that everything he saw now was a lie. As soon as he could get out of the cage, then all the evil around him would turn to ashes, but the boy was still afraid. He didn't think he could break free. Then the bald man slowly turned around, and the glass of water beside him suddenly exploded. The broken glass cut Lisa's arm, but she didn't give up trying to convince the boy. The man's expression became more and more hideous, until he was ready to attack, and as Lisa finished the incantation under her breath, her body snapped back to reality. It turns out Lisa is a psychiatrist. She can enter the patient's mental world through her mind, and find the source of mental illness there. But this kind of therapy is dangerous, because if two people are harmed in the spiritual world, the damage can also be reflected in the real world. Lisa told her patient that she had found the cause. The source of all this is a childhood shadow. Then the daughter came over and asked what happened. She wanted to know what her mom had just seen. Lisa said she saw the patient's gym teacher. That's a pervert who regularly abuses children. The patient was trapped in a cage by childhood shadows. The only way he'll be free is if he steps out of the cage. Suddenly there was a knock on the room door. Anna opened the door and saw a little girl. The little girl said she had snuck out of the house. She had a strange disease and wanted Lisa's help. Anna took her into her room. She sat down and asked her some basic questions. The girl claimed she was only 14 years old. She was haunted by an evil spirit after her mother's death. She had heard that Lisa was able to drive away evil spirits. That's why she came here to try her luck. Noticing that the girl's arms were covered in scars, Anna couldn't help but wonder about the request. It was also the first time she heard about the ghost, and the girl said the ghost was here, but there was nothing in the direction the girl was pointing, and her expression looked extremely serious. Lisa sensed something was wrong inside the house as well, but when she stepped out of the room to check, a dark figure frightened her so much that she almost fainted. At the same moment, there was a strong knock on the door. It was none other than the girl's father.